Ooh, damn. Ooh, I messed my shit up. Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh damn. I can't believe I did this. I deserve to die right now. Okay, there we go. Oh, thank God. Whew, man, I thought you guys couldn't hear me. Last time I did the shit and the audio wasn't on and all that, I wasn't fully prepared. A lot of shit happened in the last couple days as far as, as you guys can tell. Anyway, parasites, right? They started blending in with the humans. And now the world needs the men in black in order to, to keep a bead on them, keep everybody registered and shit. That would be funny as hell if that really did happen. If they had like the men in black there that monitored all the parasites and whatnot. Let them live there, but as long as they didn't kill humans. Some people said that. I mean, in the beginning of the episode, it said that it seemed like they exterminated all of them, and the attacks worked and stuff like that. I think the attacks did work. It just did not exterminate all of them. Some of them started to eat the foods that humans eat. Remember, the parasite is living off the body. The body is living off of what it feeds it. So if it eats the human foods, then the body will live and the parasite will live. So that's how that works. And what's her name? Reiko, whatever, she found that out. So they said that she taught that to a few of the parasites. Hey, we can eat human food just like them and blend in. Now, these parasites aren't idiots. So when they thought about it, I can guarantee you a few of them said, I know I got the urge to eat humans, but is it really beneficial to me to eat humans? The answer is no. Unless you're Goto, the humans will wipe you out eventually. They will catch you slipping and it will be a wrap. They have you in numbers. You're outgunned. So it's like, what's smarter for me? I can just eat regular food. And then you see some of the parasites eating food and they liked it. They're like, oh, this is good. So it's like, okay, if I eat regular food, I could just live amongst the humans as a human and just have to be that. Remember what the parasite said, or Migi said, I just want to live. Well, as long as it's living, why if we're killing off humans and eating them, we're going to cause a lot of trouble. We already got into trouble with the at that building or whatever, where they wiped out a lot of the parasites. People finding out that they exist, them trying to come up with ways of eating them without other people finding out. They said, fuck it, we can just eat the regular food and be normal. And bring no attention to ourselves and just live. So that's where some of the parasites come from. Other parasites, fuck it, I might as well do it because it's better than being tracked down, hunted down and all that kind of jazz. And the funny thing about it is, some people's parents are going to be parasites and they won't even know. Because remember, when you have a child, if a parasite takes over the head and they have a child, it's going to be a human child. So when these things blend into, regular, human society, they're going to be having kids with other humans and whatnot, trying to blend in. And the kid's going to be a regular human and not know that his mom or dad was killed by a parasite. And that what's taking care of him now is the parasite that killed this parent. That's some crazy shit. So anyway, that happened. Then Migi gets ready to go into a deep sleep. Deep sleep. I mean, deep. It said, Migi said that Goto had some type of effect on him. I'm guessing, look, think about it. When Goto takes on parasites, from what we've seen, they function as his regular limbs. He controls them, right? So what I'm thinking is, Migi became a limb, a arm. That's it. So when he went back to Shinichi, he was still stuck in that damn mold that Goto put him in. Goto puts the parasites in his body in a certain mold, I'm going to say, where he can just control them at will. Well, that's just like a human having a regular arm. You can just control that arm at will. He said he actually liked it. What I'm thinking it is, they like eating humans. They just like following their nature. They were programmed to, for these certain things. So he said he was gonna go into deep sleep and he might not ever come back. When he said he might not ever come back, he means that it's almost a guarantee. Anyway, we get a time skip. Dude, Yuta, he's still doing this thing, and he still has his parasite. They're functioning the way they were. I wouldn't want to have one on my mouth because it keep jumping out. You see the guy, it keeps interrupting him. It looks weird. But if you had one in your hand that that was beneficial to you, that would be great. But anyway, he's still functioning. So he what's his name? Shinichi was just asking to figure out what was going on, and he didn't tell him that Migi was gone and that he just got a regular right hand now and all that other bullshit. But he was just trying to find out, more information about the parasites, about them being them being limbs. I think when they became a human limb, that wasn't supposed to happen. But being a parasite limb is different. Probably being a human limb, they still regained their parasite nature. But once they became a parasite's limb, they switched into their limb mode for their parasite DNA assumption. You understand what I'm trying to say? Anyway, we get a whole lecture in interspecies relationship where they were talking about how humans need to start understanding other creatures. It's like they said basically that we can never understand them from their point of view, but we can understand their nature to a certain degree and be able to coexist amongst them because they're part of this world just like we are. Anyway, the Psycho comes back and he wants to see his old friend. He wants to see Shinichi. Anyway, we didn't know this, but he already knew that Shinichi was part parasite. He knew that the head wasn't, so he knew that the parasites only took over parts of the body. Probably being that he knew that, he could tell the difference between parasites and humans was, he said, damn, that head looks different. Then he seen Shinichi, damn, his arm looks different. So he already knew. Anyway, but he knew that Shinichi wasn't a dangerous type. Anyway, he also said that he caught Shinichi with his girl and went to try to kill her with him. And he was trying to have fun with him because he said that the police is on to me. He said they're going to catch me. He said, that's without a doubt. He said they're not dumb. They're going to get me. He said I had to make one more score before I went in, before I got killed or whatever. He said, so I thought of coming to get you. He said playing with you would be the funnest thing, before I, wind up, biting the bullet, because that's what was going to happen. Anyway, he tries to kill the girl. Migi saves the girl, all that other good shit, whatever. You guys seen the episode. Let me just hurry up and finish this all because I got a lot of other shit on my plate. Anyway, I was like, what the fuck were the parasites and everything like that? I went ahead, checked out the manga and everything like that. They're aliens. They didn't explicitly say it, but they really highly implied it. They said that some being was watching the planet or something like that. I went and checked out the manga just in case you wanted to know. And it said that they sent down the parasites to do, basically, it was implied that it was like an experiment. Humans would mess up the planet. If we can wipe out all these humans, what would happen to the planet? Would it start to thrive? Humans seem to be parasitic anyway in nature and stuff like that. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure, though, that the aliens that sent down the parasites aren't the parasites themselves, although they could be. I believe they were probably made by these creatures or whatever. But when you watch the actual episodes and you see how they get rid of the parasites, the whole premise of the show was to give you a broader perspective of interspecies relationships, not no sexual shit, but relationship amongst species living on the same fucking planet. I can't remember which one to use. Living on the same planet and not destroying each other. And that's why they brung in the parasites in order to teach humans a lesson, the same way they taught the Maya a lesson. And then they got rid of them because now we don't need them. We already learned everything we need to know. And they told the story. Basically, the parasites weren't even the main part of the story. It was about pollution and taking care of the planet and living amongst other species. Anyway, I only read a few of the chapters, just enough to get the information I needed. From what I've seen, it seems to be pretty. It seems to follow the same storyline. Anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.